air ride because of the practicality of it. I always wanted a car that I could slam, that you could adapt them to look how you want, put your own personal touch on it. This is a proper absolute cruiser at any speed, but yet the power is there and the power is phenomenal. It's a brilliant engine, this is. The E30 is a lovely car, but it's a small, compact, fun car. It's like a go-kart. This is like stepping up 2 massive steps and you're going for like the daddy motor. It's a BMW E24 635 CSI 3.5. It's the early model, Series 2, 1986, and it's been totally rebuilt, repainted, everything changed, full suspension changed, full exhaust changed, wheels custom made and changed. Everything and anything you think you can change on this, I've changed. So suspension wise, I've got full coilovers. We changed all the bushes, the bearings have been changed, the arms have been changed, the link arms have been changed. It's got a full stainless steel exhaust from the manifold back. Custom made that was, and it sounds phenomenal. So I wanted it at least amount of drone possible, so it's spot on. Then went onto the wheels. Now, everyone gets certain wheels. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I like the old school wheel. I like the period correct wheel for the car. This car came with TRX1 bottle tops. I brought the faces already cut from a good friend of mine, and then I sourced all the materials and built them the way I wanted. So they've got original RC barrels, because I wanted to stick with 17, so I went RC barrels. Then I got Radnox dishes, custom made from Germany. They are a 3¼ inch lip on the back and I think a 2½ inch on the front. So they are staggered fitment, 17s, period correct wheels. I don't think anyone's got a set of wheels like these in the UK. I kind of got sick of a small car. I mean, I'm a big lad, I'm 6'3", and I always found it hard getting in and out of the E30, and I wanted to go for an automatic. My E30 was manual, so the step up was either to get a 5 Series E28 or to get an E24. I brought an E32 and I just found that a bit sluggish, so I sold that. Sold the E30 and then put all the money in and brought an E24. I miss it in summer days because there's no better feeling than driving around in summer with the roof down, you know. But if I hadn't not brought this, then I would have said I missed it a lot. But buying this kind of filled that void pretty quickly, it did. All new hoses underneath, all new coolant pipes, new rad, expansion bottle, coolant tank, everything was powder coated, sandblasted, powder coated, strut brace, power steering bottle, new battery, new gaskets, new belts. It was a bit of a mission. A lot of them came from Germany. I got a lot of my parts from Germany, I did. And some of them had to be custom made as well. So for me, when I got into cars, I was 4 or 5, and I got into cars with my dad. You know, my dad used to take me down the garage on the weekends. All his mates used to come around during the week and on the weekends, and they used to strip their cars on the driveway and that. I had exposures to some phenomenal motors at a young age, which people have still got up until now. So that got me into the cars at that time. Obviously they weren't classics then, My true love was always Fords and Stags and that, but they just weren't reliable back then, so I went down the BMW route. My first E30 came when I was 17, and that was a 325i Tech 2. Then I moved on to the E30 convertible. Then I got an E32 7 Series. And then from the E32 7 Series, I got to the E24 6 Series. I think going forward, I will always own a classic car. I think not only for myself, but for my kids, I think it's a brilliant thing. You know, this is my hobby. I don't have many other hobbies. This is one of them. And for me, great memories as a kid was going out with my dad and driving around in his cars. Now, if I can do that with my kids, and my kids have a memory like that, you know, what's better? I'm passing it down. You know, this has taken me a year. I've owned this car a year now. It's taken me about a year to get it to this standard. But it's all right, you know. You can see the progress coming along nicely. You can see the changes happening and you're happy with the changes. Do something, do it once, do it right.